It's your girl Shayla Niece back with, I hate to say another YouTube video because I have not made a full YouTube video in I don't know how long. I have been making plenty of shorts every day. So if you have not been active on my short feed, go on over there and check out some of my short feeds. But tonight I just wanted to talk about my fasting. I am in the middle of doing a 21-day fast, and I am on day 10 today. And I just want to talk about some changes, the foods that I've been eating, some issues that I was having that are now gone with just 10 days. And I have so many little issues. So I'm just going to kind of run through them as they come through my mind as I can remember. For one, I want to say joint and body pain. So for the past maybe 3 to 4 months, I have been having a lot of joint pain. I mean, and I do massages, so I thought it was just completely coming from me doing massages all the time. But I've been having pain in my joints. My knees have been hurting, my elbows. Sometimes my wrists are just, I could be doing a massage and my whole wrist just kind of clunk out, and I'm like, oh shoot, to the point where I can't even continue using my wrist. I would have to quickly use another body part because it'll be out. And that's been happening, out of the blue on and off for a couple months. But since I've been fasting on only fruits and vegetables, I have not had any type of joint issues. My knees are not hurting anymore. My whole body was just so achy to the point where I went to the emergency room maybe twice for just the achiness in my body. I was told I had a pinched nerve in my neck and also a pinched nerve in my leg, like sciatica, and the back of my leg was hurting for at least 2 or 3 months, every day, all the time. I couldn't sit too long. I couldn't stand too long. And since I've been on my fruit and vegetable fast, I'm telling you, I still feel a little bit of pain in the back of my leg. It's not every day. It's not all day like it was. So that's one thing that has gone away. So I don't feel achy. I don't feel heavy. I felt so heavy, just lifting my legs some days would just feel so heavy. So I have not had any type of joint pain since I've been on my fast. Number two would be my migraines. So, I'm not sure about my migraines yet, but I do feel a lightness in my head that I didn't feel. So I've been suffering from migraines for almost going on 3 years, probably close to 4, maybe right at 3 years. I get severe migraines every other month. So, or I'll skip 2 months. No more than 2 months will go by that my migraine won't come back. I don't know what was triggering it. I don't know what was going on with my head. And I've been in and out of the hospital seeing doctors for migraines for a little minute. Medications that I was not taking. I will only take medication if it was severely severe. That's the only time I would take one. And that can be 2 times out of 5 or 6 months. So I was not taking medication unless it got really bad. My migraines would normally last for 2 straight weeks, 14 days, 15 days. I will have a migraine, and then it'll go away for 2 months, and then it'll come back for 14 days, and it'll go away for 2 months, and it'll come back for 14 days. And my migraines have been that way for about 3 years, like I said. So even during the periods that my migraine isn't active and hurting and really severe, I would still feel this, I guess, pressure, a type of pressure in my head. That was always a reminder of, I had a migraine there, or my migraine will be coming soon. And I just walked around with that all the time. So I haven't felt that little. Okay, third thing I can think of right now is, kind of a 2-in-1, my chest and when I sleep. So maybe a month ago, I downloaded this sleeping app that records you while you sleep. And it picks up on snoring and if you stop breathing in your sleep and all of that. And I did that for a couple weeks. And according to the app, they told me I needed to be checked for sleep apnea. So I kind of, reached out to my doctor about that, talked about some things. So I was always waking up so fatigued, headache sometime in the morning, just not feeling good, not feeling rested at all. I could be asleep for 15 hours and wake up and feel like I took a 10-minute nap. And I've been like that for years, and I never knew why. But a couple weeks ago, something just told me to download that app and record myself in my sleep. And according to the app, well, not just according to the app, but listening back on the recordings, I was snoring a lot, and I would stop breathing in my sleep at least 2 to 3 times throughout my sleep. And the app told me that I was never in a deep sleep. So although I was asleep, eyes closed, supposedly knocked out, I was never in a deep sleep to feel well rested. And that's why I woke up always fatigued, always groggy. I thought it was because I had low iron. But I don't think that was the only case, because there was plenty of times where my iron was at normal levels, high levels, and I would still be that way. And I have been like that for many, 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 many years, as I can go back. So the past 3 or 4 days, I've noticed that I've had crazy energy. Like, I'm not waking up tired. I may be frustrated. I mean, I want to wake up, but when I get up, I'm like, I don't feel all that weak and draggy throughout my day. So I do love that. I mean, I've been even working longer hours and doing more massages. And even my boss was like, I don't understand how you can do all those massages. You come out dancing and twirling. She's like, you're not tired. And all I had for the day was some apples and oranges and cucumbers and some grapes. But so my energy has definitely changed. I haven't recorded myself. Speaking of it, I haven't recorded myself on the app since I've been fasting. But now that I'm making this video and reminding myself, I'm definitely going to record myself tonight to see how that, if I'm still snoring, the app telling me I'm getting better sleep, deeper sleep. But I do wake up feeling rested, very, very much rested. Another thing I can think of, oh yeah, and then I always get cramps in my chest, always get cramps in my chest. And at night, it's always hard for me to sleep at night. For one, outside of the snoring, it's if I lay on my left side, which they say don't lay on your left side anyway. But if I lay on my left side, within like 15 minutes, I got to roll over. Like, I can never stay on my left side no more than, maybe 10 to 15 minutes before it's like, and the whole time I am laying, because it's comfortable for my body, but it's not comfortable for my heart, or my chest. It's not comfortable. So when I lay that way, it's like my body feels well rested. I can really go to sleep. But as soon as I get good and it's like, I got to roll back over to my left side. And I mean, my right side. And I don't like laying on my left side. So I end up laying on my back or laying on my stomach or whatever. But I'm most comfortable on my left side for my body, but my heart cramps. I mean, it cramps. It feels like little mini Charlie horses, how you get them in your leg and your thighs. It feels like that's what goes on in my chest. And I have not had that since I've been fasting. And this is like every night. I actually slept on my left side for hours one night, which was crazy. And I woke up and I was like, And I literally slept on the couch, because it's, for some reason, I just know how I sleep when I sleep on the couch. So strange. But I know I stayed on that side for a very long period of time. And even if I'm not like knocked out sleep, if I'm just like laying down watching TV, I can't lay on my left side too long. So even just doing that, I was up for a whole 2-3 hours watching the movie. I'm laying on my left side, and I did not feel no cramping since I've been fasting. I noticed that. Yeah, those are some of the things I can remember. Now, while I'm fasting, I am still taking my iron pills. Another thing, my doctor told me I have IBS, which is irritable bowel syndrome, which just causes a lot of gas and multiple changes in my stool. It can be runny, I can be constipated, it can be soft and slim. It's just all different types of stool. Since I've been fasting, they all have been like, y'all don't want to hear that, but they've been right. They have been right. And I'm one of those people who, I come from a family of women who does not have everyday stool. Some people have everyday stool, like every morning, every afternoon, every time they eat, they can literally use the restroom 3 or 4 times. I have never been that way. So I know my doctor said if you've been like that, for a long period of time, years, that is normal for you. Some people would say that it's not normal at all. But a doctor told me that if that's my normal cycle, then, you know, of going is normal. I may go 2 to 3 days without having a stool, max 5 days without having a stool. But like I said, I was always very, very gassy from the IBS. Since I've been fasting, when I tell you it has cut down like 80%, I mean like 80%. And my stools are a little bit more frequent. Instead of going 4 to 5 days, now I may only skip one day. So since I've been fasting for 10 days, it's probably like I went Monday, I didn't go Tuesday, I went Wednesday, I didn't go Thursday, and I can go twice a day in the day that I do go. So that's very interesting to me. That's very interesting to me. Very interesting. And even with all the fruits and vegetables I'm eating, I'm surprised I'm not going 2 or 3 times a day. I mean, eating prunes, apples, oranges, still gonna skip a day. So I think that really is my body. It's my body to not go every day or 2, 3 times a day, but depending on what I eat, it's probably the fruit is moving it faster than if I was just eating meat and pasta and all that stuff. Nothing is gonna move it. So even when I get off of my fast, I'm gonna make sure I eat so much fruit, and I'm eating fruit that I really have never eaten at all. Something as simple as an apple. Like, I ate apples a lot when I was younger because my dad was crazy about apples and he always like fed us apples. But just being an adult, I never eat apples. I never eat oranges. Only fruit that I really like being an adult was really like grapes and banana. Like, that's the only thing that I would buy. Now I'm eating like cucumbers like crazy. I done fell in love with cucumbers. I'm eating oranges every day. I mean, cucumbers every day. I don't know, just a lot of stuff. And then vegetables that I don't normally eat. Like, I fell in love with spinach in just 10 days. I mean, not spinach, but kale. I just love kale. I eat the kale plain with a little salad dressing on it. Just a little bit. And I just eat the kale. Not cooked or nothing. Just right out of the bag, wash it, clean it, little salad dressing, eat the kale. What else? But yeah, that's all I can really think of. But those are really good changes, and that's just, you know, that's from the body and the health intake. But for my mind and on the spiritual level, I think I'll give y'all that video tomorrow. I'll do a part 2. So today is just health, but I really started this fast for the mental, the mental health, the spiritual, and just a body detox. So tonight I'll just say how my detox is going since I started fasting. What else? Yeah, that's it. Thank y'all for watching this video. If you don't know who I am, my name is Shayla Niece. This is Shayla Niece Family TV. And I'm always revamping this channel, so y'all just keep rocking with your girl. I'm here. If you do not watch my YouTube shorts, go over to my YouTube shorts and watch those. I do post daily meals. That's one hardest thing. The hardest thing about me fasting is cooking every day for my children. Full course meals. I mean, macaroni, cornbread, greens, yams, you know, pork chop, not pork chop, I don't eat pork. Just whatever, okay? Baked chicken and carrots, and then I'm just eating cucumbers and oranges, as y'all can see sitting here beside me. My oranges. But it's all good. I'm loving it, and I'm so excited to have started this. I have 11 days left, and I am learning and growing so much. Thank y'all for watching this video. Come back to see part 2 of the mental since I've been on my fast. Thank y'all, and I love you so much.